she's taken to it very well. She's been playing in the snow, rolling around, investigating different smells, trying to dig rabbits out their holes, smashing through the ice in our pool. It's a strange behaviour. A lot of people will see pacing behaviour in captive animals and be shocked and think it's, oh, the animal's completely stressed. And we certainly don't believe that's the case with Mercedes. When we had her at Edinburgh, we had a lot of behaviourists come in and look at her and study her behaviour, and certainly they didn't believe it was stress related. And what we think it is, it's the transition of the winter conditions moving into the slightly warmer spring, summer conditions. And that, with wild polar bears, means that their diet will change, their behaviour will change, they'll move a lot further for food because there's not as much food around. Ice caps are starting to melt as the warmer weather comes. And also the breeding season for polar bears, we're not far off when females may be having cubs. So we think that there's the behaviour that she exhibits here does tie in with a change in behaviour that wild bears may come across.
On the meats that we give her, we actually put a cod liver oil on it, and we put what I'm going to sprinkle onto the meat just now. I'm going to sprinkle, this is a carnivore powder, and we rub that in. And basically there's calcium in that, so it's all good minerals for it as well. But also the cod liver oil is really good as well for a polar bear. And polar bears need fat as well. Come on, Mercedes. Come on then, feed time. Come on then, fish for you. Come on. But if we get her to put her feet up onto the mesh there, we can actually check her feet and see if there's cracks in her feet and that, or if there's any injury in her feet, and that means we can get her to put that foot up and we can get a better view of it and see what's going on more. She doesn't seem to be interested today, and that happens. It's kind of seasonal. This time of year it happens more, and she's not coming. She's not playing ball today.
She's a fantastic educational tool. People come and see her. They're amazed to see a polar bear so close and enjoying herself. And we always have as much educational information around enclosure as possible. So just from that in itself, we're educating people about why polar bears are endangered, what you can do to help. We as humans have had an impact on this planet. We've had a negative impact, so it's about time that we actually try and change our ways, even if it's turning off lights at night, so that we can actually try and decrease a carbon footprint or do our best to educate people about conserving species, but also conserving the planet and habitat so that animals like the polar bears do actually have a future.